Hello everybody, Bloodheels here again in League of Legends. This is my Nasus jungle guide, but we have two things to start off before we jump right into the guide. First off here, this is kind of a tribute to the old Nasus, or I guess the current Nasus voiceover, but it's going to be the old one soon because I'm pretty sure they're getting rid of it, so this is going to be the last video that I make with this Nasus voiceover, so tribute to that. Next up, for the channel, I've hit 400 subscribers, so I'm going to be doing a 400 subscriber giveaway. It's going to be a $10 RP or $10 game on Steam. All you have to do to enter this contest is like this video and leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be choosing a winner from the comments. So go ahead and do that. You can either win $10 of RP or a $10 game on Steam. Jumping into the guide here, for the Runes and Masteries, for my Masteries, I start off, or I go 0, 21, 9. So I go 21 into defense, which is my normal tank page, and then I go 9 into utility, which I get the movement speed, the flash cooldown introduction, the 1 I take in a mana regen, and then 3 into mana, and then I go for the buff duration. After that, in the runes, I go armor quints, armor seals, scaling and flat, magic resist glyphs, a mixture, and then I do hybrid pen quints for the magic pen and armor pen on the Q and also my basic attacks. Moving on past that, the build, I start Hunter's Machete 5 pots. I turn that Hunter's Machete into a Spirit of the Ancient Golem every time. There's nothing else you can really build on him because you want to get really tanky, and that CDR is really amazing on Nasus. The only thing you really scale on Nasus is CDR and also health. So you want to get as much CDR as you can and as much health and armor and magic resist as possible. So that's what you want to build for that. After the Spirit of the Ancient Golem, you want to build into Sunfire Cape is the most effective item, I'd say, with your ultimate, and then the Sunfire Cape for damage. After Sunfire Cape, you want to build a magic resist item after that, and Spirit Visage is the best, so I'd go for Spirit Visage third item. You're definitely going to want to pick up your boots right after your Spirit of the Ancient Golem, or even before you finish your Spirit of the Ancient Golem. You're going to pick that up and then go for, you could go for armor boots, you could go for movement speed boots, Moby boots. They're not that great, but yeah, I'd stick with the armor boots. That's just me, though. Moving on, though, after you get the Spirit of the Ancient Golem and Sunfire Cape, you could go for a Frozen Heart or Randuin's. You want to pick one of those two. The Randuin's is more for sticking on to an ADC. The Frozen Heart's more for being a super tank and not dying at all. After that, you could go for Aegis of Locket of the Iron Solari. If your support doesn't have that, you could pick that up. You could pick up Thornmail if it's a really AD heavy team. If there's more magic resist, I'd go for the Locket of the Iron Solari. You could get Warmogs. GA isn't as good, so I wouldn't go for that. Warmogs is a good item. If you need damage, go for Trinity Force. Trinity Force is the best item to go for on Nasus if you want damage. Other than that, that's really all there is to the build. Moving on to the play-by-play of this game. Here, early game I ganked for Vlad, but I wasn't that strong, and Darius killed me, so it was really bad. So I could come up here again, jump onto Darius. He turns onto me, but he's no way he could take both of us at the same time. So he pulls, and I need to kill him before he comes up because he was gonna ult him because he leveled 6 before Vlad did. So he was just about to ulti Vlad just as he came out of that pool. So I had to take that kill, otherwise Vlad would have died. So now I got that kill. Now I'm gonna move down to raids, keep farming up. You want to be very efficient with Nasus. You're not gonna be able to gank as much because Nasus isn't that great at ganking. He's better at holding waves and pushing waves. So if you see opportunities that the lane's gone and your lane's winning, go into that lane, wave cleared is really good with them, and push that tower. And then also farm your Q as much as you possibly can. What I've found is 100 stacks every 10 minutes is a really good goal to try to reach. Because the first 10 minutes, it's really easy because you're farming really hard. Second 10 minutes is harder, third 10 minutes even harder. So strive to get that 100 stacks every 10 minutes, and you'll do fine. Here I usually take blue on any jungler really, though besides junglers that don't need blue. I just like having it here. I have to take it because they try to invade. As soon as I see them, I smite it away and flash over the wall so I don't die to Darius or Vi and give up double buffs. Because Darius got double buffs at this point, Vlad would be completely destroyed. Darius would be able to dive him at any moment. So I got away with that. I took Wraith. I'm going to backbeat my Spirit of the Ancient Golem. Not going to be able to buy boots yet, which is bad. But I have that tankiness of CDR now that I could go up and gank Darius easily. They go on ulti into mid lane. He flashes the spear, which is really, really good. So he's not going to die. He could have died there if they would have hit that spear. So yeah, I'm going to farm up as much as possible. I'm going to go towards top lane again because I see him pushing up. And I can just get easy ganks up here over and over again because I can keep the slow on him and he can keep the slow, or Vlad can get the slow from the soul pool. I go mid instead because I see she was kind of pushing up, but Malzahar pushed it back really hard. I'm going to go farm wolves, and then I'm going to head top lane here because I see he's still harassing and still pushing that lane really hard. And I know he has button a ward because I've been watching his items. So now I'm going to move up here towards this Darius. He's pushed up really, really far. It's way too far. He should not be pushed up that far. Vlad's going to go in on him, pool the ultimate. So now he's about to die. I get a Q on him, and then the ultimate blows up from Vlad. So that was perfect timing that I gave Vlad the kill, and I got the assist on it, and it was close enough to kill him. Otherwise, it wouldn't have if I wouldn't have been there. So now I see that the Vi's bot lane and mid lane's bot lane, but our mid lane followed, so I'm just going to push this wave because there's no way I would have been able to get down there in time. I'm just going to try to get some good damage on this tower. I start damaging it, and right here I get onto the tower. I see Needly coming up. She's not quite here yet. Now she shows in River and Darius shows, so that's when I have to leave. I could actually kill Needly at that point right there if I would have been able to get on her without Darius being there, but Darius was there, so I wasn't able to get onto her. If I could have ultied and then W'd, E'd, Q'd her, and she would have probably been dead at that point. Trying to stack as many of my Q stacks as possible. Here I really want to go back and pick up boots, so I do that. Pick up a pink ward because I want to do dragon as soon as possible because I'm at level 6 with Nasus. If your bot lane has control of dragon at level 6, you can solo dragon easily. Use ulti and just spam your abilities. You'll be able to solo it easily with my rune page and master page level 6 easily. Here I saw that he picked up 2 wards from mid lane, so I know that he has both of his jungle warded. And I dropped that pink at my blue buff thinking that he warded with it because he had 2 wards and dropped both of them. Coming through lane here, but he sees it, so he flashes and gets out of there. So there's no way we're going to be able to catch that. So I back off. I'm going to go towards mid lane. I see she's pushed up, and I know that Malzahar has his ulti, so we can 100% her pretty fast. See that she's going bot lane, so I can come up here around Darius, and I see that he's really low here, so I'm going to go ahead and stop his recall and start the dive. Get that onto him. Vlad starts diving, so I come in as well, slow him, and I don't want to steal a kill from Vlad, so I just wait, tank the tower as much as I can for him. He gets a kill, I back out, he backs out, get a free kill for nothing. Malzahar is pushing up mid now. I'm going to go towards mid as well. I saw that Vi stole my blue or red buff, so I wanted to steal hers, but she was behind on finishing the red buff, so I just didn't go for it. Here I saw Vi coming towards this, so I'm going to try to kill this. Yeah, right there, I saw it on the mini-map. But I know she's coming over here, so I'm trying to kill as fast as possible. I smite it, and she shows up. I wither her, I see Needly coming, so I pop my ultimate and just start tanking them up as much as possible. Malzahar comes up. I last hit Needly there because she flashed away. Malzahar wouldn't have killed her with his ultimate, so I got the kill on that. I come up here, I flash over the wall, slow her so I can flash to get in range to slow. Malzahar gets the Malphite Vision on, and that gets the kill. So that's 2 kills for nothing because they try to invade my blue buff. That's really good for us. I'm getting really far ahead. I'm getting really, really strong at this point. So now I can go back, buy a Giant's Belt. It's going to be so much health for me with this CDR that I have from blue buff and from the Spirit of the Ancient Golem. So now at this point, I'm going for my Sunfire Cape for that extra burn damage, which is really good on Nasus. I just noticed that she didn't actually clear the red buff, so that's really good for me actually that she didn't clear it. It's going to be a little bit longer for it to spawn, but now she doesn't know the timing of it. So now I can clear it now, and now she won't know the timing of it, so now I'll be able to get it for sure next time it comes up, because she'll have no idea when it's up. Clear wolves, clear wraiths. I see Vi going for dragon, so I'm gonna come in here, and we can totally fight this. Malzahar completely combos Needly here. We kill her off with his ultimate, and now I come in on a dragon. I check my smite damage. I come in here, wither onto Vi just so we can catch up to her. Jarvan turns back on a dragon, so I turn on a dragon as well. I actually missed smite it here, but Vi wasn't smart enough to watch and to stop it. I hit my ulti here just to try to get into range, because it increases the range of your wither. To try to get into range to wither Vayne, but I couldn't quite do that. So I just used the ulti to clear bot lane and then go to my golems. That's something if most Nasus players don't know, is when you hit your ultimate, it actually increases the range of your W. So you make sure if you're just out of range, hit your ulti, you can wither them, and then you can use your ulti to kill them. That's only if they are running from you. So just make sure you remember, keep that in mind at any point of the game that you could do that. Now Vlad's beating Darius kind of at this point. If he misplays, Darius could still beat him, but he's making a mark in that lane. He's not just getting stomped. I'm gonna go back here. Since I picked up the dragon, I can pick up my Sunfire Cape, pick that up, go towards my boots too. I go straight into armor boots. I should have actually maybe waited and got a magic resist item, then went for the armor boots, but I kind of wanted my boots too. See, that's what I was talking about. Vlad made a mistake, so Darius punished him for it. Now I'm going to head top lane and try to hold that wave so the tower doesn't go down. I'm pretty sure I'd make it up there to stop him from pushing the tower, but I'm not sure. Malzar's coming up as well. Yeah, we're going to stop this tower from going down, and I'm pretty sure we get the kill onto Darius here. Yep, he turns back to go towards the tower, so I just wither him. I get my Q onto him, and yeah, we take him out pretty easily. I end up getting the kill here because the tower ends up finishing him off, so that's good. Malzahar actually didn't even get any damage on him. I thought he did there. Here I'm going to give Malzahar the blue buff, because I don't really need it at this point. I kind of do, but as long as I was going to give him the blue buff, but he goes mid lane instead, so I get the blue buff. Yay! I thought I actually gave it to him here. That was a different game, never mind. Alright, Caitlyn kills Leona, but Vayne kills Caitlyn and also kills Jarvan here, which is really bad. Now Vayne's getting really far ahead. Neely tries to 1v1 Malzahar, which is just a bad idea. Malzahar is an amazing duelist. I jump onto Vayne here. I see she has really low mana, and I'm really, really fed, so I'm going to ulti. Just keep on to Vayne here. She's going to tumble. She's going to almost kill me, but not even. I take her out. I try to get my wither onto Vi, get the wither down. Keep chasing. Jarvan comes up. She ultis onto Malzahar to try to kill him, but Malzahar kites him out, and we get the kill onto Vi. So that was Caitlyn ended up dying. J4 ended up getting away. I came in, killed Vayne, and then we ended up killing Vi. So it turned into a 2-for-1 at that point, which is really good. I used my E to see if their red buff is up, so I could maybe steal it, but it's not. So I just steal their base away. Now I'm going to go mid here and help. Actually, I'm going to go for my red here because it just spawned. I was going to go mid to help push that up, but the tower's already gone, so I didn't really need to. I see Leona going towards bot lane, so Malzahar goes as well. As soon as I'm done with this red, I head down there as well. Needly's already down there, so Caitlyn gets quite a bit of damage put onto her with that Needly Spear and the stun from that. Vi is out of position completely, so Malzahar ults her. I pick up the kill on that. So then I go towards mid lane. Needly is just going to outrun us. Picks up a kill with the spear. Caitlyn kind of just misstepped there. Not that big of a deal. Move on. Go to mid lane here. I'm going to push this up. And yeah, because I want to make sure they can't pressure our tower while I go top lane. Darius sacrificed himself for the tower, but that gives Vlad another kill. And we already have his tower, so it's no big deal. I jump onto Needly here, but there's no way I'm going to be able to chase Needly down with her jumps. Down to your spear, push this wave up as much as possible. And we're going to go in for a dive here, because this Vi is really, really, really far behind, because she went for lizard, or she doesn't even have her spirit item yet, so we're going to go for that. I don't want to tank this tower anymore, so I flash over the wall and get the kill with the with my ultimate there, and take her out. Now I'm going to leave so I don't get Needly Speared and back for my items. I have a bunch of gold. I'm going to pick up my Spectral's Cowl and the Kindle Gem. And also I'm going to pick up my secondary boots because I just got the tower art gold from the dragon. So now we're going to go mid and push, hopefully get that tower there. We should be able to, since it's going to be a 5v4, because I'm pretty sure someone's top lane, and if not, we are a lot stronger than them at this point, so we could dive if we needed to. I'm pushing a mid here. There's 2 people going back. I just want to hold this wave towards them and not towards us, so they can't do any damage to our tower. Vlad goes top lane to clear that. It's only me and Caitlyn here. I see Darius coming in from the side, but they all backed off, so I'm going to jump on him for a second and get a little bit of harass down with Caitlyn, and they backed off to go bot lane to get the blue buff, so that's fine. I'm going to come down here. I see Vi there, so I can't really do much. I can't really try to steal it with Smite over the wall, so I just back off there. See Neely step on a trap here, so I'm going to wither her, and Caitlyn's going to ulti. I'm going to drop my Spirit Fire, almost kill her. She just barely gets away, but we're going to be able to catch Darius now. Jarvan ultis onto him. We pick up, oh, he just barely flashed out, almost picked up that kill. And here we kind of fought 3v5 because Malzahar went after blue, and also Vlad was at base. It was like when I made this play, I was thinking we were all 5 there, but I didn't look at the mini map and look and make sure. That's one thing I really need to work on, is making sure when I engage or when I start fighting that all 5 of us are actually there, not just thinking, yeah, everybody should be here, this would be the right play, but they don't know that and they just aren't there. I misplay that so much in games, that I engage thinking that they'll be with me because that's what they should be doing, but they're not, because they don't know what they should be doing. That's just one thing that when you're playing with bad players that they'll do and not realize it, and you won't realize it either if you're not paying attention. So yeah, just make sure you pay attention to that. If your team's not with you, don't engage. But yeah, I just need to just remind myself of that over and over again to make sure we're as 5 if I engage. Moving on here though, clear bot lane so that tower doesn't go down. Pick up red buff. Come mid lane, try to get a wither down, but there's no way I'm gonna get a wither, so we're just gonna push this wave up. Try to get the inhibitor tower. Trying to group as much as we can mid. I tell the team to group up, please, because Vlad's going top lane and people are all over the map. So most of us are grouped mid, 4 of us group mid. Vlad's up top, which is fine. Split pushing. We just need to be careful, because if we get engaged on it, it's gonna be a 4v5 because Vlad isn't gonna make it. So we cycle top lane to get that top tower. I sit in this bush, wait for them to come up, so I'm going to throw my E down. I don't want to use my wither too early, so I save it. I see Vayne come out, so I'm going to put my wither onto her. She has a wither on her, hit my ultimate, flash into them, drop my E down, and get as much damage as I can onto Vayne. Vayne goes down. I end up picking up that kill with bleeds from red buff, which is really good. I get another kill onto Leona. I think it was the last tick of my ultimate just before I died that what killed her. And my team cleans up the rest of them besides Needly, so it wasn't quite an ace, but it's close. So I pick up my Spirit Visage, I have my Sunfire Cape, and here I go into Randuin's Omen, because I go into, I was thinking of going into Randuin's Omen, but then I was like, wait, no, I'm going to pick up Frozen Heart for the mana, and also the, so I don't die, because it's a lot of armor, and also the attack speed slow for the Vayne, and also the Needly with her heal. And then also Darius as well, because slowing their attack speed. All of their attack speeds will be slowed, which will be really good. So now I'm going to go to the Wolves while everyone's backing and farming other lanes, so I'm not out of position. I go towards Baron to make sure they're not doing it. And they're not here. I see that they're not doing it, so I'm going to go towards top lane. I can't really fight Darius because he has a Ravenous Hydra and 2 MR items, and a lot of my damage is magic damage, so I can't really fight him, so I'm just going to farm this lane out as much as possible, get as many Q stacks as I can. Now I'm going to run towards bot lane here because they're kind of fighting. He picks up a kill on Needly because she tried to 1v1 him again. She keeps doing that over and over through this game, just trying to 1v1 Malzahar. It's a terrible idea. You can't do it unless the Malzahar messes up his ult. They try to fight 4v2 or 4v3 here. So we're gonna come around the back side of them and box Vayne in. I'm gonna get a wither down on her, so she's not gonna be able to move. Almost knocks up, but she flashes it, which is really good. I thought I had my flash up for a second, but I did not, so I couldn't flash over that wall. He's gonna ulti onto her. Caitlyn's gonna pick that kill up. I'm just gonna run around and be a dog, so yeah, I'm just gonna do that. We're gonna clear this lane out. I'm just gonna tank the tower because I'm super tanky at this point. I have a lot of armor. I have 2 armor items already. And then also magic resist item, and yeah, I have a lot of health and a lot of armor. So just gonna take up this tower and take that out. We're gonna move on. Leona walks up. She's kind of given up on this game because it's 25-10. So we kill her. Vi comes in as well. We're gonna kill her as well because Vi is really far behind as well at this point. I just said as well like 5 times, but yeah. Now we're gonna push into this inhibitor. And they're going to stick around. It's a bad idea because it's 5v2. We can easily tower dive that. I back out because I can't take up the tower anymore because I was tanking the last one. Get a wither onto Needly. No, they just ult here. I get a wither onto Vayne here because she comes in like she's going to try to kill me. Get a Q off. Get my E off. Get another Q and finish that off. Go on to the inhibitor now because they took out the tower. And get that inhibitor, which is really good. I kind of wanted to keep pushing, but they wanted to back because everyone's spawning and we're all really low health, which was the right idea. I should have. There's no way we were going to push that, so yeah, I got out, they got out, everything's good. I go towards blue here, and I start backing in this bush, and I'm actually going to recall completely here. Pick up Frozen Heart, and pick up nothing, because I have no more gold. I ping Baron because we can do it for free because their bot inhibitor's gone and they won't be able to do anything with it. Malzahar has blue, so I'm going to come pick up this blue for myself for the CDR, which I actually have 40% CDR without it at this point because of the Frozen Heart, Spirit Visage, and Spirit of the Ancient Golem. I stop Baron here because they can't contest it because Vi's bot lane and their bot inhibitor's down. And they don't have wards on it either. So we're going to take this Baron quite fast here. They're not even going to be able to react to it at all. We're going to go mid lane and try to catch this Needly out. He ults onto that. I flash into range to get the Wither. Otherwise we wouldn't have been able to catch that. EQ combo misses. But she's still slow into this bush. So he ultis on top of her. And Malzahar picks up the kill right there. Actually, Jarvan picks up the kill. But Malzahar pretty much kills her completely. I get the assist. So I just go back into lane and start farming up. And pushing this wave up to try to get the inhibitor. Now they don't have Needly, so it's a 4v5, and that means we can easily dive with a Baron. So we just dive right onto this Darius, even though our 3 of other people went bot lane. We kill the Darius. I go back onto the Vayne. I don't care. I'm so tanky at this point. Leona shows up, which is bad, so I back off completely. Vlad, although, ends up completely destroying Vayne. I pick up the kill with my E. I go onto Leona here because I get the Wither onto her. Caitlyn ultis, and Vlad picks up the kill with the Q. Dodge the Needly Spear and pick up that tower and turn on the inhibitor with my Q and basic attacks. And also we go move on to the inhibitor. And that's actually the end of the game, guys. Thanks for watching. Check out the channel for more videos and more guides. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time.